If you're seeing this video, you're looking at the Paris 911 team here on our Active Rain. Active Rain is a large real estate network. It's brokers and agents and also the vendors, including the public, interacting with one another. So it is a large community of real estate personnel, for lack of a better term. However, I wanted just to give a little bit of insight as to where we are with real estate and how we operate and think, how I train my team, and also how I constantly work with making my communication and making our transparent nature so much better to help our consumer and our customer. When we look at real estate as a whole, at one time it was built under a veil of secrecy. There was not a lot of information that exchanged hands out there, because even when we started the business in the 90s, the MLS was not somewhere where anybody could go see it. Now on the internet, it's become somewhat more transparent, where you're able to look for everything going on out there and all the properties that are for sale. Then you can go to another site like Zillow, for example, Zillow.com, and then you're able to get values for these particular properties you look at. So that being transparent in of itself, I've looked at real estate in a little bit of a different way. With police work, where my background is founded, in police work, if you were to go up to another guy you're working with or a girl and discuss tactics, or the better way to clear a room, or the better way to conduct a traffic stop on a vehicle, or something that involved tactics, they were all ears and they listened, and then you had a community. So other people would come around and discuss those options and tell you about what they've experienced, and so on and so forth. So it continues on, so that community grows. In real estate, if you go and you talk about an issue that you might have had with a lender, or some flack that you got from another agent, or even with a seller or a buyer, to get advice, the other agent that you go up to will talk to you all day long about it. But the difference is, in police work, there's really no forbidden territory. There's really, if you were to go ask another cop, hey, how did you promote, or what do you recommend? Again, they would be an open book, transparent, and explain it to you, the how, and help you to apply what they've done to yourself. In real estate, that's not the way. So I go to another agent, and if I were to say, hey, Tom, how do you get your leads? Or how have you become so successful? Well, Tom is going to look at me like I just slapped him on the tail, and not in a good game way, and actually get quite upset, I would imagine, or probably not talk to me, or respond with something like, well, there's nothing to pick, or I don't know, or I can't tell you, or whatever. I look at it a little bit different. People ask me, Connor, how are you getting your leads? And I'll tell them. I'll tell them how to do it by the numbers. I don't think that hurts us. I think that actually helps us in the long run. So if you're looking for that type of agent with a play-it-forward approach, that's not scared to give accolades to others, that's all about full disclosure, getting you all the information, and sitting down and working at your speed, looking for a client for life, and not trying to close in 30 days and get a paycheck, but actually understanding that your value is much more important than any money that could ever be received. Here I am. Connor McIver, Paris 911 team at RE/MAX. I'm sure we'll talk soon. Thanks again.